Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Mel Vandevort. Today, we're going to explore the fourth P of the 4P process, which is progress, which is a tangible reflection of your growth mindset. Progress is much more than just a mere checklist. It's really that visible manifestation of your journey toward your personal and your business success, your goals. So today, join me as we talk about the profound why and what behind progress. We're going to be talking about breaking down goals, tracking achievements, and celebrating those milestones that mark your continuous advancement in your professional and personal goals. Let's get started. Hi, friend. Are you ready to move into a leadership position? Do you have interests and ambitions that you want to pursue, but feel like you don't know how to take that next step? Maybe you want to start your own coaching or consulting agency. I'm Mel, and I help educators define their career path through correct mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for your career transition. I will show you how to level up your leadership skills, share your expertise in a new way, create impact on a larger scale, and put your leadership in motion. As an educator for over 20 years, I started to feel underused and like I had more to give. I knew when the time had come for me to leave the classroom and affect change on a larger level. Now, I'm ready to help you determine where your talents and skills mesh with your passions and interests. Put your leadership in motion and move into that next phase of your educational career journey. Let me help you define your career path by having the right mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for that next leadership position. So power up and put your leadership in motion. Hey guys, can you believe we're on the fourth P of the 4P process, from believing to achieving? We've talked so far about purpose, which was number 1, potential, which was number 2, and then perseverance, which was number 3. And today, it's all about progress. Progress in your business or your goals or whatever it is you're doing, it looks different for different people, and it looks different for whatever you are doing. It's that forward movement toward achieving your goals, your objectives, whatever the outcomes are that you're trying to achieve. But it's not necessarily steady or consistent when you're trying to reach those goals. And when you're looking at your progress, sometimes there's some up, sometimes there's some down, but you want to keep moving forward. And that's progress, guys. So today I'm going to stick with my same framework, and I'm going to give you 3 key points. I can't talk today. And I'm going to give you an action step. So point number 1, break down your goals. To see progress, you're going to have to break down those goals so you know if you've made any headway on any of them. And this involves really breaking them down, dissecting those overarching objectives into those actionable steps. I've told you about backward planning many, many times, because when you look at your main goal, like your big overarching goal, sometimes it's just scary and it seems so big. And if you just look at the big picture, sometimes you don't see progress because it's so big. But if you break down things in little steps and you accomplish those little steps, then you see that progress manifest a lot quicker. It's that roadmap for your success, and it keeps you motivated when you see progress. Number 2, track those achievements. Progress is measurable through the tracking of your achievements. When you break down those goals and you track all of those little things that you're accomplishing, you can see that measurable success. And it's about acknowledging all of those little steps that you're taking and succeeding at, no matter how small. And then you appreciate the big journey because you're seeing success along the way. You're seeing progress. And if you're not seeing progress, then you're able to really think about, you're able to reflect and see what you need to tweak or where you need to course correct so you can start seeing progress again. We all see progress in some areas, and then sometimes we'll plateau or we'll go backward, or at least it feels like we're going backward. Even in my podcasting, I will see growth, and then all of a sudden I don't see growth. I am continually having growth, but sometimes the growth is quicker than other times, and it doesn't feel like there's progress. But there is, because in the overall scheme of things, there's growth in my podcast numbers and my downloads, my listeners. And I'm able to celebrate those small achievements. When I hit 1,000 downloads, I celebrated that. When I hit 2,000, I celebrated that. I celebrated those small successes along the way, which gave me motivation. People were able to help keep me accountable and keep me motivated. And it just felt so good to celebrate the achievements along the way. It reinforced that positive feedback, not only from other people, but for myself as well. I had positive feedback from myself, and it helped me stay consistent. It helps me stay consistent. It gives me motivation to make sure that I'm putting out podcast episodes every single week and growing my show. If I start missing, then the consistency's gone, and then the progress is a whole lot slower, maybe sometimes non-existent. Number 3, celebrating milestones. I told you that already, so I kind of already dipped into this. But when you're tracking the progress, it's about celebrating those milestones along the way and keeping yourself motivated. It's about helping you strive for more. It's not just those markers and then you're done. So you didn't just hit that milestone and then stop. Let's think about success of our kids. They hit milestones along the way, but we didn't just stop with the milestones. So when they learned to stand, we encouraged them to take a few steps. When they took a few steps and they succeeded and we celebrated, then we encouraged them to take a few more. It's the exact same thing for you. When you take a few steps, when you step out boldly and you take action and you start to see some momentum and some success, that helps you stay motivated to continue because you're celebrating all of those little wins along the way. So here's your action step for today. I want you to think about a goal that you have, or a few of your goals, 2 or 3 goals, not too many. I don't want you to get overwhelmed again, but think about 2 or 3 of your current goals. Write them down. Then I want you to break them down into actionable, manageable, small bite-sized pieces. Identify some achievable milestones. Backward plan, like I've told you all along. Be proactive in tracking your progress so you can see that success, so you can see that progress. And most importantly, celebrate each milestone so it keeps you motivated and keeps you moving forward. Progress, it's not just a specific destination, guys. It is a continuous journey toward your goals, but your goals are always changing because when you hit one goal, you create more goals and you continue moving forward. Progress is your intentional step forward in your journey, and it helps you align with your growth mindset, and it keeps moving you forward. It gives you that momentum to keep moving forward. I know this was a surprise popping into your feed a little bit early, but I wanted to finish up this series so I can start with something new for the new year. I want to thank you for listening in 2023. This has been an amazing year. I have grown so much, not only in my downloads and my podcast episodes, but just in my learning, in my mindset, in my business adventures, and my own professional and personal goals. And I am super excited for what 2024 holds. So be prepared. I have some good stuff coming for you in this coming year, and I will see you next year. Bye-bye.